Howdy, strangers. Today I just happened to die, 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 die. It's dying time. Die, die, die. Do you guys know what that means? It means it's time to draw another picture. Now, today we got clapped by this super jacked Minotaur dude. And was it consensual? No. But did I shoot him in the face literally right before? Zoom in, zoom in. Yeah, I did. So let's get into it. Um, Today's picture is no, it is the Elgrove. I almost misspoke. Almost spoiled the next one. And so I will start off by saying this is based off a bull. And when I say that, I mean those insane, absolute Chad people let their, they let their balls string out in front of a automatic Tommy gun and decide they want to hold a little red blanket rag in front of a bull and hope that the bull doesn't come barreling at them at like 50 miles an hour, turning them to dust. And this pose is actually based off a bull finishing up that charge, and it actually turned out really well. Like, this actually went pretty nice in comparison to, well, a lot of other pictures. Like, the leg spread actually turned out pretty nice considering the actual, usually on bull legs, they're actually really thin on the bottom. And this actually turned out pretty well when I decided to use the front fingers, or not the front, the top two ligaments of the fingers, because he has human fingers, kind of like the gorillas use them to walk on all fours. Actually, great decision here. And the main center of this picture is actually his mane because how big it is. And the detailing mostly goes into that. And so it actually turned out pretty well. And if I'm being honest, me getting launched kind of looks like a person with a humongous, um, almost like a pinata helmet strapped to his head. And I hope you guys like this picture, but I'm going to cut to the next one so I don't waste too much of your time. And just a little bit of a reminder. I hope you're doing something productive, and I appreciate you watching the video. If you got any recommendations for me, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll cut to the next picture. Let's start yapping about the second picture. For the second picture, I wanted to go for a much more Minotaur-esque feel. And if that doesn't really make any sense to you, the Elgrove, believe it or not, is actually a Minotaur. And I believe that's the best way to describe him because even though technically you could say he is, well, nah, you can't actually say anything. He's literally a Minotaur. He actually has 5 fingers on both hands, which is something I didn't realize until after doing a little more research in the first picture. And for this picture, I was actually going to give him a sword, which is what that line is by the end of his arm you see right now. I was going to give him an actual sword, but then I realized pals can't use weapons. They're here for free labor. And so instead, I used his hands to depict a much more beautiful sight of him emotionally and physically dominating me because I did not win that battle. And I felt pretty feeble. And I'm pretty sure I depicted that pretty well. Like, look how beautiful I look. Like, this is peak. This is literally the exact feeling I had as he insta killed me twice in a row. But I didn't die to him a third time. So I'd say pretty accomplished. Um, Also, fun little fact this dude has literally fur pants and fur cuffs on his arms, which you won't see me drawing them now because they're more like a late addition to the actual picture. They have like little, not little, long, elongated ovals that are just slightly lighter tans. And dude is actually not near as detailed as I thought he would be. Fun little fact with Palworld and Pokemon, their over detailing is non-existent. Like even for this little lion's mane I'm doing, I did it a little too small because as you look in game, his whole pecs are covered. I kind of justified that by saying or by picturing him doing a much more upright standing or upright head raise position because his neck's actually naturally slouched like quite a bit. But in Pokemon and Power World, their detailing actually is crazy inconsistent between certain Pokemon. Like I'd say Geodude, the rock dude with arms, is more detailed than Poliwag, more detailed than like Milcery, a whole bunch of simple Pokemon that actually, honestly, seem pretty simple. And the funny thing is, first generation has more detail than like most of Sword and Shield, believe it or not, which is one of the newer games. Not necessarily one of the newest, but it's one of the newer games. And through this picture, I believe that I have brought more detail to this. I meant to say this beep. I meant to say this hunk of a man. And I hope you like it. That'll be for this one. You guys have fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.